The Bible is special. It's the most important book that's ever been written. And in these times, we really need the Lord. Spiritual warfare is real. Demons are attacking. But the Word of God is a sword. It slices through every force of darkness. But it lightens your pathway to heaven. The Word has keys to the kingdom, promises to your destiny, and it's the guide to your future. The Word can meet any need and strengthen your mind. This isn't just a book. It's the roadmap from earth to heaven. So it's time to get in your Word.
Welcome back to Ethics and Beliefs, where we explore the ideas that shape our values and decisions. I'm Grace.
And I'm John. Today we're tackling a profound and sometimes controversial questions. What the role does religion play in ethics? Does religion create morality, support it, or simply influence it?
This is one of those questions that touches history, philosophy, and politics, also the personal identity. Whether someone is religious or not, religion has undeniably shaped moral systems across civilizations. And now, we're going to tackle the religion as a moral foundation.
For much of human history, religion was the primary source of moral rules. In many societies, laws and ethics were deeply connected in sacred teachings.
For example, Christianity draws moral guidance from the Bible, especially teaching like the Ten Commandments and Jesus command you to love your neighbor.
In Islam, the Quran provides guidance not only for spiritual life but also for social justice, charity, and fairness in business and family life.
Judaism looks to the Torah for ethical laws and govern both personal behavior and community responsibility.
And in Hindu tradition, the Bhagavad Gita explored the concept of dharma, the moral duty each person has in life.
What this example shows in that religion often provides a structured moral frameworks. It tells people not only what to do, but why they should do it.
And importantly, this moral system has grounded in divine authority. For believers, moral laws are not just human invention. They come from God or a higher spiritual truth.
And now we're going to tackle the moral motivations and accountability. Let's talk about motivations. One argument for religion's importance in ethics is that it strengthens moral accountability.
Right. If someone believes an all-knowing God sees their action, they may feel a stronger sense of responsibility, even when no one else is watching.
There is also the idea of reward and consequence. First is the heaven and hell, and the karma and salvation. These beliefs can reinforce ethical behavior.
But it's not just about fear or reward. Many religious people are actually out of love, gratitude, or devotion. Charity, forgiveness, and service are often central teachings.
Historically, religious institutions have funded hospitals, schools, and aid organizations. Religion can inspire large-scale ethical actions. And now, we are going to our next topic, the philosophical challenges.
However, philosophy raises important questions about whether morality depends on religion.
The ancient philosopher Plato posed a famous dilemma: is something good because God commands it, or does God commands it because it is good?
If actions are good only because God commands them, morality might seem arbitrary. But if God commands them because they are already good, then goodness exists independently of religion.
Later, thinkers like Immanuel Kant argued that morality comes from rational duty. He believes humans can use reasons to determine universal moral principles.
And utilitarian philosophers like John Stuart Mill suggested that the right action is one of that produces the greatest happiness for the greatest number.
These ethical systems don't rely on religious belief. They suggest morality can emerge from logic, empathy, and shared human experiences. And now, our next topic is the religion and moral conflict.
Of course, religion's role in ethics isn't without tension.
Now, different religions and even different groups within the same religions interpret moral teachings differently.
To disagreement about social issues, law, and human rights.
There's also the questions of historical context. Many religious texts were written thousands of years ago. How should modern societies interpret those teachings today?
Some argue the moral understanding involves, others argue that divine truth and unchanging.
The tensions between traditions and progress is part of the ongoing ethical conversation. And the next topic is the secular morality.
In modern societies, many people identify as non-religious but still live highly ethical lives.
They may be based morality on empathy, human rights, psychology, or social contracts.
For example, many democratic systems emphasize equality and justice without grounding laws in specific religions.
This suggests that moral behavior doesn't disappear in the absence of religion.
But some argue that even secular moral values may have been historically shaped by religious traditions.
And the common moral ground is, despite difference, there is significant overlap between religion and secular ethics.
Values like honesty, compassion, fairness, and respect appear across the culture.
The golden rule are treating others as you want to be treated. Show up in multiple religions, traditions, and secular philosophies.
That shared ground suggests morality might be both deeply human and deeply spiritual.
In conclusions, so what role does religion play in ethics?
For billions of people, it provides structure, authority, and meaning of tomorrow life.
For others, ethics comes from the reasons, shared humanity, and lived experience.
Maybe religion doesn't exclusively own morality, but it has powerfully shaped how societies understanding right and wrong.
And whether religious or secular, the real challenge is living ethically in a complex world.
That's the conversation we all share.
Thanks for listening to our ethics and beliefs.
Until next time, keep reflecting the questioning and keep striving to do what's right.